Hello, Wise at West students. Today what we're going to do is take a look at the LBGTQ plus civil rights movement, one we haven't looked at yet before. So what do we mean by LBGTQ plus? We mean an umbrella term used to refer to people who identify themselves as lesbian for the L, G for gay, B for bisexual, transgender, which means they don't identify with the gender you were born into, questioning, and or queer. So basically today what we're going to do is look at the main events in the LGBTQ plus movement. And you're going to decide if it was a gain or a loss for the LGBTQ plus movement. And you're going to show that through a curvy timeline, which is something that we've done before. Let's take a look and go to Canvas. So the first thing you're going to do, which we've already done, is define the LGBTQ plus community. Then you're going to take a pre-quiz on quizzes. Click on the link and take the quiz to see what you already know or don't know about the LGBTQ plus community so that you can be primed for it. Then you're going to take a look at the iBook. The iBook includes the directions for the curvy timeline, and it is a timeline itself. So you're going to read through the timeline, and as you read, you're going to decide if this event is good or bad from the LGBTQ plus movement perspective. So, for example, November 11th, 1950, the Mattchinin Society was created. In Los Angeles, gay rights activist Henry Hay founded the National Gay Rights Organization. In an attempt to change public perception of homosexuality, they aim to eliminate discrimination, prejudice, and bigotry towards homosexuals. I look at that and I tend to think that that's a good thing, so I'm going to highlight it, and I'm going to highlight it in blue. Then I'm going to keep reading through all the events and decide if it's good or bad for them. You're going to pick 10 of these events to include on your curvy timeline. When you're done with that, you're going to go ahead and go to Canvas and add items to your curvy timeline. Remember that you can make your curvy timeline with any app that you would like. Poplet, Light, and Padlet are things that we used before, but you can use Notability or anything else you can think of. And of course, you can do it on paper. For the 10 events that you pick, you're going to place them above the line for events that are gains for the LGBTQ community. So here's the neutral line. And you're going to go low or do a dip for events that are not good for the LGBTQ movement. Take a look at that first event we looked at. That is good because we now have a group that can fight for the rights of homosexuals from their perspective. So I'm going to put my event above the line to show that it's good. And then I'm going to connect them. The bigger the impact or rise or dip will show your opinion. And remember, you get to pick your 10 events. It's a timeline, so don't forget to include the date. And you can include more events, but 10 is the minimum. And after adding your events, go back and illustrate 6 events that you think are the most important. And then go ahead and submit it into Canvas. Now there is one tool that you can use while doing this that might be nice. If I click on the template, I'm going to need to sign in if I haven't. If I've signed in already, it's going to give me these options. I'm going to click on Remake, and then I'm going to click on Copy, Post, and Design, and I'm going to change out the description and put my name in here. This way, I know who's made it. And I'm going to get rid of the template part, and away we go. Okay, once I'm done, here we go. Once it's remade, I'm ready to add to it. And notice that you've got a freebie here, and you've got a line that you can put events in. To add an event, I just click on the plus sign, add my title, and then I hold and move it where I would like it. Remember, it's a timeline, so you're going to go in order. So if this event was bad, I'd put it below the line, etc. I'd add a year in, and a short description of what it is. A sentence is fine. You get the idea. When you're done, When you're done, you're going to go to the three dots, and then you can go to share, and you can copy the link and then upload that one to Canvas. If you have any questions, let your history teacher know. When you're done with your timeline, if you want, take the quizzes again and see how much more you know. Have a good day, scholars!